What's up, everybody? Lance When It Cuts Brush. Today we were on a job where a landscaper came in, thought he could do it on his own, cut some trees down, but didn't realize that it was going to be as much work as it was. So he's called me in to mulch up some stumps and get this clearing back here done. I'll show you some pictures of that in just a minute, and then cut the property line back here. He called me. He does landscaping for a living, but obviously doesn't own a mulcher. So he gave me a call. Told him I'd be more than happy to help him. I've done some work for him in the past. But this is his personal property. I don't know if we'll have any drone footage on this because we are in an authorized zone, which basically means the airport's right over there. I don't have clearances to get up a certain height. I am in the process of taking a drone class to get my license on it, so maybe we'll have it before it's all said and done. But what he wants me to do, you see these stumps out here, we're just gonna cut them down to the ground. He's gonna turn this little part into a road so you can sort of see there's gonna be a road running right through here. Also, this area right in here, we're going to cut it all the way down. We're going to get it down to just the big gumball trees. If you look up, nothing but gumballs up there. He wants them gone. I don't have the equipment to do it, but we're going to get it to where the equipment can actually get in there and get it cut down, or he can do it on his own if he wants to. He has done some more work over here. You can sort of see that he's done some work pulling some vines down. I think there was a deer stand in one of these trees. But what our job is to come back in these woods and just cut along the property line. We're going to do that as well. We're going to try to get as much cut up as possible. He's got a little pile right there for me to cut to. We'll cut that for him. It's going to take a couple afternoons to get it done. I'm not doing it on a weekend. We're going to try to get it done in these afternoons up. So I'm just going to park the truck. See the truck sitting over there, settled, and get all the equipment off. But that's our plan today. Let's jump right into it. I'm Lance When It Cuts Brush. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. One thing I got to get set back up on this machine is this rubber guard I've got in my hand right here. It goes right here in front of the skid steer. You can see that little opening right there. I don't want anything thrown up inside because we've seen videos where I've cleaned that out. It is not fun. So this right here goes like so. And what we put on it is I bought some magnets. They're just these simple circular magnets. They're going to go in each hole that I pre-drilled. You can sort of see the holes here that I pre-drilled. So all I'm going to do is unscrew these caps and put this on. So we're going to do this real quick. Basically all we're doing is just unscrewing these tops, plugging them through the holes, screwing it back on. Now I could probably get some cheaper ones on Amazon. I just got the Napa specials. Just tighten them down the best you can. Get them put on. Pretty simple, but it saves you a lot of time in the long run when you're dealing with brush going underneath the cab. Getting that cleaned out. One thing I will add to these tomorrow are washers behind these. And the reason why I say that is because you don't want it just to fall out if something catches it. So I'm gonna put those washers on tomorrow. I didn't even think about that when I was in there. I should have thought about that, but I'll get those for tomorrow and then we'll change them out. Basically, this is just going to keep all that mulch, all the mulch scraps from coming in. Save me a lot of time in the long run. And all you're going to do is take this right here, get the magnets where they need to be, and all you do is just maneuver them where they need to fit. And they're strong enough to stand up to a majority of everything. And all I want it to do is touch the cab. And then it's done. When you're looking down here, all that brush is, you can see where the brush is hitting. If I hit dirt, that's what shoots it up. That keeps all that brush from going in there and going up in the cab. So it's a good saver. Normally that's about like that. So I'll give me a zip tie and close it up too. But much better. It's a dusty mess, but we're getting it there. Now he's okay with these little stumplings that are right at the edge of the ground. They're not going to cause any damage. Yes, when he runs over it with the truck, you're going to feel it. But I think what he's planning on doing, running like a tarp, a black tarp underneath, I don't know what they're called. Help me in the comments with that. It's the tarp that you put down before you put rocks down. And he's going to throw them some rocks right over. It's just going to be a driveway. Once this stuff gets in the ground, it won't rot anyways, because the ground will keep it from rotting. And if it does, it'll sink. You can put more rock down. We got a couple more to do up here. I'm going to do them off camera since it was so dusty. It was tough to see for me. For some reason, my little arm in the front is not working right. I think because I've got that new protective stuff on the hoses. The hoses are sort of staying together and sort of pulling on each other. So I'm going to have to work on that a little bit. It's working here and there. When I get out, you'll see me sort of push it back and then it starts working. So I'm going to work on that a little bit off camera. We're going to get started with the other part, and then I'm probably going to come back tomorrow and get this part back here and the rest of that over there. The reason being, it's supposed to rain. I don't want to be caught in the rain. If it does rain, we're not going to work, but we'll work the day after that, which one of every days these are. I'm going to finish this up, and then we're going to go about our day. I'm actually going to throw my phone in the cab of this skid steer, and we're going to put it in landscape mode so it'll play like a regular video. We're going to see what it looks like. We're going to give it a chance today. I'm going to put it at 0.5, which basically widens it out. Allows you to see the full cab, maybe where my hands are working and whatnot. So hopefully you guys like that. But let's just jump right into that and get ready for part 2. See ya. Piled up to burn. So what we're doing is we're just gonna grab a couple of these pine trees and pile them up so he can burn them. Pretty sure he's got them set up. Close together and get them where they all burn in one spot. These things will be dead. They're already drying out. Must have cut them this week. Not very heavy. Get under them and get them nice and piled up. these down here on the other side and actually stack them the opposite way so that they'll burn a little bit better. Stuff weighs 13,000 pounds, so you know it can carry a little bit. But I think the max rating for this is 4,000 pounds, something like that. Let's get a drop one up there. Readjust. Try to pick up and go over this little pile. That is not a bulletproof windshield. That is a regular old tempered glass. So anytime something decent hits it, it breaks it. I don't really want to spend the money right now to get one that's not. But at some point I'm probably going to need to do that. But anyways, we're going to cut back to that time lapse I got set up. We're going to be done with this. All right, see you.